Thanks for all the applause, folks. Now then, if you really want to help out the NHS, please try to convince the government to do something about the proposed new pay freeze. The NHS, along with any other public sector and in many ways key worker service staff, have just come out of a pay freeze that lasted close to a decade. And now they're talking about putting it back into one to pay for the COVID-19 pandemic. Let me rephrase that. The people who have to take all the risks are also the people picking up the tab. Let me rephrase that. The super rich, with their estimated 50 trillion stashed away offshore, don't want to have to find the £300 billion it will cost to pay for pandemic measures, so working people will have to find it instead. Let me rephrase that. Boris Johnson's mates funded his election campaign in the expectation that they would be paying even less tax, not more, so Boris won't get them to pay their share. Let me rephrase that. The super rich backed Boris because they wanted out of the EU before the new European legislation banning offshore tax loopholes came into effect. So Boris won't do anything to claw back the loot they took from the UK through tax avoidance. Let me rephrase that. Jacob Rees-Mogg likes keeping his money offshore. So the next time you stop to applaud the NHS, the next time you pause to imagine a nation that didn't have to endure an estimated 50,000 extra deaths and counting because of coronavirus, please remember that the price of the last general election result was an incompetent Prime Minister, a death toll that is far beyond what it could have been, and a government that will make you and me pay for the mistakes of the man whose election campaign was primarily funded by the billionaires he now protects.